It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there's no love lost between these AFC South foes. It's the Titans and the Colts, coming up next.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Today we jump right into this new season with an AFC South matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and this one is underway here on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. On third down, here's Richardson. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3-and-out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on first and second down. And then on third down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Titan football. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And for this young rookie making his first NFL start, a moment he's been waiting for since draft day. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine with it. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet.
There's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, and this could be a sign of what this defense is in for, because you know all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense. You've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him, or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique.
Second and 3. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sand. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Now on fourth down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with a football. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4". They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down yardage. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The last run got 6. Now second and 4. Richardson out of the shotgun. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. A gain of 5. Good enough for the first down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Second down, here's Richardson. A throw on the money there to Doolan. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Brought down at the 20. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Here's Richardson to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Gay on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the day as his kick is good. So that was a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From the 10. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They begin with Henry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline, it's complete, an athletic grab, but still well short of the first. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
They'll run on first down with Moss. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Moss. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Jeffrey Simmons in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
They'll look to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Burks, and he's got him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down. Another completion there. And we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it, not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Richardson to the air on 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. And Richardson back to throw it. Flush to his right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Titans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. A first down carry for Henry. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Richardson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Richardson. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, he obviously read man coverage there, partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
what do you mean by that, Bert?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here, Richardson yet again. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Richardson now on 2nd down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And the throw right sideline here is complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. First and 10, it's Richardson. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Danico Autry just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
Richardson on 3rd and short.
Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Richardson looking to throw.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And this one complete to Doolin.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Again, it's Richardson.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Now it's Richardson.
A quick throw, but incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Richardson looking to throw this. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
And they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the 3rd.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sand.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Inside handoff, Henry. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
On the return, it's Rodgers. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And out will come the offense as they take over. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Checks that one down, complete to Moss.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Henry up the middle, and he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Phillips. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll look to throw now on first down.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Phillips. The Titans on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
That's complete to Traylon Burks.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 42. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going. So, you know, I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play out of while you've got them rocked on their heels.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Back to throw again. And his pass incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
They'll run on first down. Spears. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. On 2nd down now. Spears. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13 and sets them up 1st and goal.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
He'll drop to throw. Caught on the slant. And it's a Titans touchdown.
Chigakonkwo.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Now the try here for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, which to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Lenny, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Second down, here's Richardson. He finds his man, complete. That's McKenzie. Now Richardson. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
And he will bring it back. An interception return from Colts TD.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And these guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now back to throw.
Phillips has it running the out route.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off and improved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
On the option, they'll hand it to Moss.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Moss on the give up the middle. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This one no doubt important for Matt Gay. This a 33-yard attempt. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs.
I remember being taught that cliches have become so for a reason. A lot of times they're true, right? What's that they used to tell us about letting sleeping dogs lie? Well, this one wasn't sleeping. Maybe it was just slumbering a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you've got the lead. You may have ignited them now they stopped you.
That's exactly right. If you take the points here, you don't shift momentum necessarily on that play. You probably just did. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. On first down, it dropped to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Phillips. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Colts are going to get the football back at their own 17. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
Now, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Colts, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this